Hello my YouTube family, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Princess Doreen here again with another interesting video. If it is your first time to come across my YouTube channel, please remember to subscribe, like, share and comment. That is if you like my videos. On this channel I post about African village life activities like farming, cooking, etc. and do some reactions, talk about online dating, and I also talk about any other trending topic that I may find interesting here on this YouTube street. So it is a channel where every opinion counts. I also urge my supporters and subscribers to kindly recommend on the type of videos that you would like me to post on this channel, and I'm ready and willing to do it. Yes, on today's video I'm going to go to Nyabohanse village and talk about marriages there. Yeah, so I'll share my opinions about what is happening there. I'm going to talk about Prisca Sagati and African Jeremy, and I'm going to talk about Murimi and the wife and how marriages are there in Nyabohanse. Yeah. So there is this YouTuber known as Prisca Sagati. Prisca Sagati is an independent lady. She has like 4 kids and 1 kid who is the last born of African Jeremy. Since I started seeing them, Prisca Sagati and African Jeremy, they have been coming here on this YouTube street claiming like they were friends and whatever. And also there is a time where African Jeremy was living with Prisca Sagati in her house, and they were claiming they were friends, that like nothing is going on with them until we came to see like Prisca Sagati was pregnant for African Jeremy. And even after the pregnancy, Prisca Sagati still claimed like they just share a kid with African Jeremy and nothing else that is going on there. Yeah, so African Jeremy, it reached at a point where we saw him. He has relocated to his mother's place and started building for the mother. And Prisca Sagati was left in her own home. But we could see African Jeremy going there once, and Prisca Sagati was asking African Jeremy to help him in doing some things and whatever. And still they were claiming like they were friends. Nothing was happening. And they claim like they just share a baby, nothing else. Now it has reached at a point whereby there is a video that they did on the channel of Prisca Sagati, whereby African Jeremy snatched the camera from Prisca Sagati and claimed like he is there to look for the child and he will not marry African, he will not marry Prisca Sagati. And people have come to attack African Jeremy, claiming like how disrespectful can he be and don't know what. But people are judging African Jeremy, but the real thing is like African Jeremy has tried so hard. There is a time like he was doing videos with Prisca Sagati and he wanted to say like they were dating, but when he tried to talk, Prisca is there to cut him off. She just claimed like there is nothing going on, we are just friends, we just share a kid and whatever. If you look onto their last videos, you can see that African Jeremy was trying so hard because he wanted to say like Prisca, they are dating, but Prisca never wanted. Until now it has reached like I have seen like African Jeremy is mad, and he has decided to come up and say like he will not marry Prisca Sagati. Yeah. And he did that because of Prisca Sagati never liked to say that on camera. They are dating with African Jeremy. Yeah. He didn't do anything wrong by saying that. On that video he claimed like he was looking for a woman to marry because they can't live together with Prisca Sagati. So what do I have to say about that? You see now, Prisca Sagati is an independent woman and a strong woman, and I don't think like there is nobody who can tell her anything. She has her home, her kids and everything. I don't think like she can be married to African Jeremy and move to African Jeremy's home and leave her home now. I don't think like that can happen. So now I saw people like they were attacking African Jeremy, saying like he is so disrespectful to Prisca Sagati. How can he say that on her YouTube channel? African Jeremy, I don't see like he did a wrong thing. That is how Prisca operates. Look onto their videos and look the videos that they were doing on the latter days. You can see like Prisca never liked to claim like they are dating with African Jeremy. Yeah. And even on that video, it is Prisca who jumped and saying like they are just co-parenting or they are fellow parents before African Jeremy could speak. And that is when African Jeremy said like, yeah, we are just co-parenting, I'm here for the kid and I'll make sure that the kid is well taken care of. And people started attacking him. But there is nothing wrong with African Jeremy saying that. Yeah. What I can say about that case, I can say like Prisca Sagati never likes to be people to say like she's married to African Jeremy because of the donations. Because on my case, what I think about, this is just my opinion. You can just comment yours there on the comment section, but what I think is like Prisca Sagati has never liked to say like they are dating with African Jeremy, because if she says so, the donors may become annoyed and they will not send the donations. Yes, because even for her, she has developed through YouTube, the house and whatever and the farms, it is through YouTube. So if she says like she's married, those donors who support her, the donations will go down. That's what I see. And there is no day that she will come here on this YouTube street and say like she was she's married or she's dating someone. I don't see that. Because if they can live together with African Jeremy and stay together and live in the same room, a house, and they claim like they are not dating, they are just friends, and you could see on the videos the way African Jeremy was so romantic to Prisca Sagati, cooking for her, taking her to the dates, and they claim like they were just friends. That is just a lie. What I have realized about Nyabohanse people is like some, they don't like to be seen like they are married because of the donations. But there is nothing wrong with speaking the truth. Or I just don't understand. Yeah. But let's understand them because they are just there for the donations. Yeah. Maybe even if African Jeremy could see like he is married, he couldn't get like as much as donations as he is getting for now. You know, when Prisca Sagati says like he is dating African Jeremy, people will now, they feel like people will say like, let now African Jeremy support you, let him take care of you, is the man now. That's what I see. Yeah, about it. So let's come to Murimi and the wife. So Murimi is also a YouTuber from Nyabohanse. He had a wife called Halima, and Halima was taken away by David Jr. and she went to Tanzania, to her home country. And there she got some donors who beaten her, and they put for her a shop. She was living so well in Tanzania. She had a nice shop, she had a nice house, and the house was fully furnished, had all the items and whatever. And when you look at her now, she's so beautiful. The time before she left to Tanzania, you can view the last videos of the husband and see how she was looking. But after going to Tanzania, she went there and she had her business, she had everything. But now she is back to Nyabohanse because of love. And before she left, she was saying like Murimi was so harsh to her, beating her, and don't know what. Murimi is a drunkard, is what. He never gives her peace. He is selling the things that they are being given by David Jr. because of, and go and take liquor. But now after settling in Tanzania, we saw her back into Nyabohanse because of love. Let's see, but even there in Tanzania, they booked a truck and she had so many things that were put onto the truck, and they relocated back to Kenya with the husband because of love. I hope she won't come here on the internet again and cry. It is good to return to her family, but let's hope all will be well. Because you can imagine a person going and settling down, and before she went, she had nothing. And she went there in Tanzania and had her own things and business and whatever. And now she's back again in Nyabohanse. I wish them the best. Yeah, that's what I can say. Or what do you think, guys? You can comment on the comment section. I see like she's so beautiful now and whatever. Let's hope like she will be well there and the husband will treat her well. Yeah. What I can say about Nyabohanse is like some people there, the donors there, they are the one controlling that village. You can see like many married people, they are getting out of marriages because of sponsors. A person can move out of, like if a woman is married, get out of her husband's place and pretend like they are divorced and go and develop so that she can get sponsors. That's how they operate there. And many people there don't want like to say like they are married, because it's like the sponsors want them to be single. So you sponsors, are you going to marry them? Or are you going to get married onto them? I wonder. So many people there, they are crazy because of sponsors. But for the sponsors, I don't think that's a good thing. If you are sponsoring someone then Nyabohanse, and you know like someone is married, why would you cut the sponsorship just because a person is married? Is what? No, that's not a good thing. Yeah. So that's what's up. I'll come up next time with another topic. Like the video, comment and subscribe. Please support me. Let me reach 100 subscribers and comment on the comment section. You can even text me on WhatsApp, but I urge you to be kind and respectful. Don't come there to tell me your things. Yeah. We can share about our culture, our whatever. Yeah. So that's it. Enjoy the video. Bye.